What's up, everybody? It is LC, and we are finally back with another drop list video. I feel like I've been saying that every time we do a video where I'm like, hey, my bad, I missed last week. Here's next week. My bad, I missed last week. Here's next week. So anyways, yeah, if you guys don't follow on Instagram or join the group, it was my anniversary. So this past week, I was out of town the whole week. So we couldn't record a drop list video, but nevertheless, week 11, we're back for another video. Let's get right into it. Also, before we get into this, I know I missed last week, but I'm very curious to see what you guys thought. I know we're a week behind, but let me know what you guys thought about the whole Ghostface collab. Those certain pieces, what you guys picked up. I ended up picking up a good amount. Honestly, super nice pieces and great holds. If you guys have those hoodies, I see a lot of people dumping them right now. I would highly advise, if you guys are able to, if it's willing, hold on to those until these upcoming months. Okay, we get closer to the fall, start of fall going into winter, those things are going to be spiking up. Halloween, that's a $400 or $500 hoodie. Okay, so don't be one to quick sell. I got 1-2 off at like $300 already. Good money, but I know they're going to be going even crazier. So anyways, this week we have some crazy fucking pieces. You'll already see it right there. Okay, but let's go ahead and get right into this list. I'm not gonna lie though, we're gonna be moving pretty quick, just because I feel like this week, personally, especially for resale, isn't really crazy. There's a select few items that I would recommend. Besides that, pretty much it's gonna be done over, ran through quick. So anyways, Supreme Spyderco bug knife, starting off with our very first item. Okay, so honestly, these knives, I can no longer recommend knives. I can't, like, there's no money to be made with them. We get Supreme knives, like multiple, I swear, like every season, and this is another one. Okay, you guys know we just got those last keychain knives. What was that, last season, 2 seasons ago? I'm gonna post it up. It was the optimal or whatever it's called, set of 3. There was the green, the red, the black, and those things were super fucking cheap, like really good retail was what, like $17-18. We now have damn near the same fucking thing, okay, for $48. It is another keychain knife. You guys see this thing's absolutely microscopic, an inch and a quarter blade, a total opening length of 3 inches. Crazy work. Okay, and we're getting 50 bones off that. 50 fucking bones. Once again, like I said, knives just don't hit like they used to. I'd say like fucking 6-7 years ago, knives were really in, and it was definitely pieces that were, good holds, good money makers. But now, like I said, I just feel like this is an item that's too mass produced, in a sense, just because, like I said, we get so many of them, so many different versions, variations, and it's always the same, like, boring, like, logo hit as well. I'm not gonna lie, this one definitely could have did some numbers. And speaking for all knives in general, if we got like an actual print or some sort of design, besides just a basic Supreme Spello, I know it's, just nice, easy branding, but I would love to see some designs, even like a snakeskin handle, just something to throw this up. So anyways, if you're in store, this might be a good one to pick up. You might be able to catch like an early sale right around like that $70-$75 range. But besides that, I would say we're 100% sleep on this. So anyways, we're going to be moving pretty quick this week. Like I said, there's not too many key items, so I'm not going to waste anybody's time. On to the next. Straight from that fucking knife to the goddamn Everlast 20-foot fucking boxing ring, bro. Okay, I think we all need to chip in on this, all right? And every single fucking time you guys say that shit ain't gonna flip, this is where I'm bringing y'all, okay? I'm bringing y'all here, I'm boxing y'all, y'all are going on the fucking channel. So anyways, I told y'all when we were talking about the coffin, like a big accessory like that, you typically always see some absolutely crazy fucking retails like this, okay? Who the fuck is buying a Supreme boxing ring? I guarantee we're gonna see some fucking YouTuber doing some shit like this, picking this up. Absolutely fucking stupid. This is a Jake Paul piece right there. All right, for us common folk, I don't have to say nothing. It is a boxing ring. It is $20,000. But to be honest, it's gonna sound so sick. I expected it to be a little bit more, like $20,000 for a full ring setup. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost a little fair. Like $15K. I feel like that would have been right on the money. But still, like I said, boxing ring, super dope piece. It's gonna be cool seeing a lot of people, if so, put it to use. Whatever. I wonder if it actually comes with the benches I see here too. Nah, there's some throwback. We bring too hopeful, okay? You guys know they don't give us no extra value, especially with some shit like this. So, anyways, skip, super dope. If you can fucking afford it and you got a place to put it, cool. Not me. Moving on. All right, getting into the first piece that I actually have some backing, something that I think is gonna have some potential this week. It's definitely gonna be one that's targeted, just because there isn't really too much dropping this week that is, you know, like super standout. But the Supreme Warriors applique zip up hooded sweatshirt. So it's another piece I feel like I've been saying since the beginning of the season. Oh, I need to see more zip-ups. Boom! Every fucking week a zip-up, all right? I'm, even from the one that was asking for zip-ups, I'm getting sick of seeing zip-ups already, okay? So, anyways, super dope piece. You guys know these, like, all-over prints, patches, embroidery work, everything like that, if done correctly, has had some nasty sales, even going down to like what the AIO, like all over prints, like just these super loud pieces, which this one I would say is pretty loud, but also at the same time a little subtle. So just like a nice, super good all over print, embroidered applique hits, patches, everything like that. I do think this gray colorway is really nice, but I don't know. I wish I could see a full like front and back image of the black colorway. I just want to see like the actual color blocking, if there's going to be any like random colors popping out like how it is in this gray and this like maroon. But I definitely see some potential for these ones really taking off. I was hoping to see like 178, the typical like zip up price that we've been getting. 198, it's understandable, 20 bucks over, and you guys have embroidering, patches, applique everywhere. So to be honest, they really could have hit us with a fucking 250, some stupid shit like that, which would have killed this completely. 198 after taxes and shit, you're gonna be paying like 210, all right, 215, right around there. So it's already getting up there, and to be getting a nice sale off of this. One thing that I would say is very strong about this, once again, it being a zip up, very wearable for now being in the spring summer, but also I'm always riding. If you guys are able to pick these up, if you have the capital to hold on to these, all of these hoodies, all of these zip ups, all these are fall winter pieces. All right, Supreme spring summer, you're not going to be seeing crazy sales right off rip unless you're in store. I say it every time. First day sales, obviously that's when you're going to have the highest peaks. And honestly, with ones like these, I could really see these taking off. Double XL, XL, honestly even mediums, I've been saying like have been having nasty sales pop off. I could see first day sales probably being around like 300, 325. If you catch some lucky sales, random spikes up off StockX, if you got it early enough, like 350 right around there. It is really good branding. You have a nice little front logo hit, world famous like underneath, like shadowed behind the 20 hit. It's actually kind of dope. But as well, like I said, just all the hits everywhere. These ones, like they typically do pretty good, and it does have like nice Supreme hits. Like just two big logo hits front and back, as well just everything on top of it. But it is definitely acquired taste. I know everybody isn't a fan of this. I've been seeing love, hate, both ends for it. I know, like I said, it's a little different. It's a little different, but I definitely think that this is one that will have potential. And if you guys are looking to just buy something for this week, you know, it's not the craziest. If you're going for anything, I would 100% recommend this. Colors, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of torn between that black and the gray. The gray has really good accents. Black is always going to be your safest route to go. But I would say black or gray. I would skip the maroon. I would target sizes double XL, XL if you guys want to really guarantee that profit, or if you guys want first day profit, that's going to be where you want to go. But like I said, mediums, if you're in store, stuff like that, just keep checking out StockX, see what sales are going for right away. I don't know, smalls, mediums, they've been taking off. They've been taking off again. But anyways, I would definitely give it a pass on the Warriors applique zip up. Like I said, a little bit over our typical retail, but nevertheless, solid piece, especially for this week. So anyways, moving on. Speaking of AOI or AIO, whatever I called it, all right, we have another artwork coming from them. So the AOI Lily's short sleeve top. Some short sleeve tops have actually been like taking off recently. They stabilize out for a little bit, but they've been having really good sales. You guys seen the Monsters, the Misfits. Misfits is getting down a little bit now, but that first like week they were going insane. They have potential. I'm always just against short sleeves. I've said it before. I'd rather buy a t-shirt, you know, when I don't really think the quality is that much of a difference to be paying $150 fucking dollars. Just give me a graphic tee for $44, $48. I'm cool with it. I could buy 3 of them, all right, and make basically the same amount of profit if there is any on these. So these are super dope though. I'm not gonna lie, like I really do like this for a personal. The white colorway is definitely the one to go, 100%. These little like vampire bite marks, you know, little YVL type shit. That's the vibe I'm getting. I would see the white colorway probably, honestly, it might even sell out. You know, we're in spring, summer. This is a good piece for that. I can see this with like a set of jean shorts, just like a nice, easy like summer fit. But will it resell? I really doubt it. 158 after taxes. You're gonna be close to like 165. Need to get a sale of like 225 at least just to make it worth it. And for a short sleeve top that isn't really crazy and has no Supreme branding at all, this isn't gonna make you any money. Once again, cool personal, but that's about it. That's about it. All right, next one, Supreme hooded raglan jacket. So my boy Art Dealer finally standing the fuck up again. All right, Art Dealer has been carrying the seasons with their fucking designs. I swear to God, for the past two years now. All right, he's been putting out some absolute fucking heaters. And once again, I'm not gonna lie, like all of these pieces that have this artwork on it, the fucking guitar, the other shit we're gonna get into shortly. All right, he's got a lot of dope pieces that have been coming out. So I think this is also another super dope one. We're a little bit taxed. Oh, I didn't even notice the Art Dealer camo is also $348. It says, not $298. Ooh, brother, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That kills it completely. All right, you guys know raglan jackets. We typically see it like, if you want to get like closer to like 2020 prices, shit like that, right around like that $200, $230 range. For it to be an extra whole 120 over before taxes, shipping, everything else like that, kind of hurts this one. It kind of hurts this one. This is a super dope artwork. Like I really do like the design on this and everything. To be honest though, especially going past this, I really feel like this design is way better set on the accessories and as well as like a bottom. I feel like this artwork definitely shines as like a loud piece for the bottoms. I feel like it's just too much on the top, all over print everywhere. It's just a little bit too much for me, and it's really not like any sort of branding. You have a small Supreme hit off the back tab, but besides that, it's just like, if you know, you know. And obviously we're some fucking box logo boy hype beast, and we want everybody to know that we got that shit on. All right, so anyways, $348 for the Art Dealer. As a pass. This like lavender, actually kind of nice, maybe size small for like the ladies, but honestly, all in all, skip, basic. Moving on to the next. All right, next one, baggy denim shorts. So we've been getting a lot of shorts and denim shorts recently. These are honestly pretty solid. If you guys ever, I say it all the time though, Supreme denim, it's one of the best. I will always fucking gas it up. This little, you know, like purple colorway, that's gonna be the one. I actually got these early too. They'll be arriving, unfortunately, the day after release. I was hoping to get this like last week, so that kind of blows. But super nice pieces. Will they resell? Honestly, probably not. All right, it's super basic. We just have like our same logo patch that we get on all of these embroidered off the back. Always do well, but especially, once again, you know, super wearable. I was just talking about what the last piece, it would look good with some jean shorts. The one to sell out, I definitely think will be the purple colorway. Will it resell though? Personally, I don't know. I feel like we've gotten so many other designs and so many better ones. We just had those cargo ones, the utility ones, those like double knees and everything too. So this one's a little basic for me to give you guys the green light for, hey, this is gonna resell. Super dope personals. Once again, I definitely think this like purple colorway will sell out fully. It might take a little bit, but yeah, like I said, if you need it, go for it. Don't sleep off this. But besides that, all the other ones, I definitely I definitely see them sitting for the most part. They'll sell out eventually, like I said, spring, summer, but there's not going to be any profit on them. If anything, you're going to see sales like 175, something like that. Maybe you'll catch something at like 200, but once again, after fees, it just really isn't worth it. So moving on. Okay, so now what I was just saying, this all over crazy print, okay, these things bang off the shorts. Like I said, I just feel like it was too much off the jacket. That same repetitive like character on the arms, on the fucking head, on the back, on the chest, everywhere. I just felt like it was too much. So I feel like it's so much easier to get away with a loud print like this over the shorts as well. So much easier to pair with outfits and just way more wearable as well. Spring, summer, but also I feel like a jean short too, you can get into fall. I wouldn't say winter, but it has more longevity throughout the season to be worn. Once again, super dope fucking hits off this. Kind of contradicting myself saying like no Supreme branding. I feel like that's a bit more needed for a jacket and a more expensive piece like that. Jeans, shorts, you can get away with a little bit easier, and 158 really isn't too taxed. All right, you guys just seen the fucking jacket. What, we're extra 120 over. Seen the last shorts, we're 20 bucks over on this for a full fucking print. So super dope piece. And like I said, by Art Dealer, he has some awesome artworks, designs, everything like that. He's been killing it, and this is one that I'm honestly very confident in. I would probably get like one or two of these just because I know it is a little bit up there. You're basically buying like a fucking hoodie with this, but this is definitely one that I see in specific sizes. What sizes, I couldn't really tell you with this one. Like I feel like smaller sizes might bang with this one too, but obviously, you know, our biggest sizes are always going to do well too. But I feel like even 32s, like 32s might have some nasty sales like this as well. I could see even like the ladies rocking this one. Like this is just, I don't know, this is a nice one. And him wearing that woodland camo jacket too gives it that full camo like esque vibe, which you guys, I don't have to say it, camo, I'm still riding that shit. We're 2-3 years in this camo wave. I'm there, I'm loud, I'm proud. Okay, so anyways, 158, I could definitely see these hitting good sales, probably around like that 225, 250 range. This is one I could potentially see. I feel like I'm always shooting for the fucking moon off these videos, that you could potentially see some like $250, $300 sales if you have the right like customer base. Otherwise, you just get the good listings up. You could definitely make some good fucking money off this one. So yeah, Art Dealer, way to go off this one. Definitely a green light. Like I said, if you have the capital to pick this up, even if you just want to grab one, throw this in, throw in a few other extra things if you're online as well, get your free shipping. But yeah, this is going to be a great one, especially for the summer. Okay, next one. All right, I was saying before, the accessories, bottoms, this print I feel like does way better. And then same with the hats. Like this graphic, I'm not gonna lie, I love the shorts, but I feel like this graphic almost looks best on the hat. And really, they did not tax at all with this, okay? We got another 6 panel. It would have been nice being like that 52 range. But one more time, I'm a sick fuck over here complaining about a $2 difference, okay? Anyways, super nice branding off the back, fully embroidered hit. And then once again, this is a all over print. It would have been so easy for them to hit us with a $58, $64, $68 range. Like it would have been so easy for them to tax, but the one piece out of this whole collection, they're like, all right, we're gonna let the streets eat with this one. So super nice piece. Hats, I don't know, I feel like there's been a lot that's been like, you know, it's either they're doing really fucking well or they're going for like $5 over retail. I feel like this one, It's definitely more of an acquired taste. I don't think this one's going to be going for the absolute high, but I definitely think that this one will have good sales and maintain really well too, just because it is a very good price point. And once again, it's an all over print piece. It has good branding off the back, like original artwork as well. So I think this one is really solid. I feel like first 2 days sales, you'll probably see like $90, $100. Maybe get skeptical around like that 105, 110, something like that. After pieces all come in, I definitely see this one falling, probably around like that $70, $75 range. But to be honest, I really don't see it dropping any lower than that. I feel like it's going to maintain very well around there, and then obviously after that a slow plateau and then just start climbing back up. But I would easily call this like a $100 hat. Like super good artwork, really nice branding off the back, and it's not like too much. It's a lot going on, but it's not too much. So one more time, green light on this one. Moving on. Okay, next item, canvas camp caps. This is an item I feel like if you have a storefront, this would do well. These ones are too basic. We get them every single season. If you guys are into them, dope. Honestly, the colors I would take down, pink all day. This, like, I don't even know what to call this, like teal, turquoise, kind of vibing, super nice. Sometimes these, like, you know, not out of pocket, but like these little one-off colorways really be doing numbers. Otherwise, black, that's going to be your safest bet. But yeah, I'm going to skip on these. Let's go ahead. Okay, now getting into the next piece. Honestly, probably one of my favorites for this week, and honestly one that has like some really crazy potential. The Supreme New Era monogram beanie. Okay, these ones are fucking solid. So as well, is this embroidered? It looks like it is embroidered for our logo hit. Nice little New Era box logo off the back and side. This one is solid, bro. All of these colors too, super fucking nice. But the stars of this week, it is these 3 middle joints. That nice little like mocha. We got the light royal blue and this pink. You guys know, especially for the beanies, all right, these more feminine colorways always tend to do super fucking well. It's a good one for the ladies. Not gonna lie though, these two ends, like this New York Jets colorway, obviously it being New York Supreme, that one's gonna do well too. This like hot pink red off white, I'm not gonna lie, this thing's actually kind of sexy too. But every single one of these colors, you guys remember the stars beanies that just came out 3 weeks ago now? I told you guys those things were gonna bang. We sold a few of those. Literally, we ran them on our live show as well. We sold one for like 136, another one for like 100. So really good fucking prices, and really good price too. $44. This is embroidered. We have all over hits. It's a New Era. Like this is fucking solid. Okay, this is solid. I'm not gonna lie. This is really good branding off and there's like it's all solid colorways. All solid colorways. It's a green light on all of them. There's not one that I would say don't get this, get every single one of them. I don't know if this is going to be one online where you'd be able to add every single one to your cart. If you could get 2, I would probably target this brown and the pink, or like either the pink or this like white and red. I don't know what one I like more. These are all super good though. But yeah, if you're in store, this is going to be an absolute fucking cook. Pick up as many as you can. 44. I would see first day on these. I'm gonna call it right now. This is a $100 plus beanie. $100 plus beanie. You might see some stupid sales right off rip, like 120, 140, something like that. This thing is gonna maintain very well. I wouldn't see them like stabilizing at like fucking 70. Like I think that these things are gonna go crazy. One more time, fully embroidered. It is off of a New Era as well. We have all over prints. Like this thing is solid all around. To be honest though, I feel like it's gonna be between this brown and this white and red. I don't know. I don't know. I can't tell what one's gonna do the best. But yeah, like I said, this is a full go. Like this is 100% like the star of this week. Okay, every single one of these colors, I'm telling you guys, do not sleep. Grab as many as you can. This is also like lightweight enough too, not like one of those fat rib beanies. This is it's like a Scully too. There's no flap off this, so still good to wear through like spring summer. Not saying I would. I'm a big guy. I sweat a lot. I can't wear beanies as it is, but I know people do. And then obviously fall winter, these things are going to cook. So New Era monogram beanie, 100% a go. Like I said, this is like the star item of this week, and honestly these things are gonna teleport. So Be quick with them. You get all these, you get one of those art dealer caps, or say fuck it, get one of those knives, play around with that. That's your free shipping. But I'm telling you, all of these are not going to disappoint. I'm telling y'all right now, don't sleep, don't sleep. But anyways, let's see what else we have coming up. We don't have too many more items. Honestly, these last ones we're gonna move even quicker through because there really isn't too much to talk about. Shadows short sleeve top. Once again, this art dealer print. It does look really well. It's well presented on this t-shirt too, but I just feel like it's too much off the shirt. I'm not the biggest fan for this off of it. Nice little logo hit embroidered off the chest, but it just isn't doing it for me. I love the way it looks off the hat. I love it on the jeans. I honestly don't mind the jacket, but no, this short sleeve top is just not doing it for me. Double XL, XL, those might sell out, have some sales around like, you know, 140, 150 first day. But besides that, I really don't see this thing doing anything. So personals, yes. Resell, no. All right, overdyed raised sweater. Super fucking basic. Full fucking heavy sweater. One more time, spring, summer. Not solid enough to give you guys the green light for resell. Overdyed has been super dope though. Like nice vintage fade on it. This purple is actually kind of nice. You might see some good sales pop off of this one, but besides that, I would say these are all personals. Even in the purple colorway, it's dope. But once again, we're in spring, summer. Just the front hit, it's almost like the like embossed. It is a cool piece. What is rates off this? 168. Maybe see sales around like 200. Like I said, it's like lunch money off of it, but nothing to guarantee you guys profit. Baggy salvage denim. Salvage denim is super dope, but they come super stiff if you guys haven't owned any pairs. They're ones that you have to work in, so they're super like vibrant on the color, and like I said, stiff. These are ones you have to wear and break down over time. You'll start seeing the fade kick in, and they'll, you know, break in as you wear them. But besides that, like I said, we got other shorts that are coming out this week that are way more solid than this, and as well cheaper salvage. They always tax on it. The jeans that just came out was like $318 a few weeks ago. Those things sat. These, they're gonna sit. Moving on. Next one, Supreme Mitchell & Ness monogram basketball jersey. So honestly, I love the print way better off the beanies. The beanies were solid. The jersey, no, not at all. Maybe the pink, like small, medium. Honestly, that might be a sleeper for this week. Size small, that pink colorway. We don't get too many jerseys, I feel like, as often. We haven't gotten like too many like basketball jerseys like this, and especially for pink. This is definitely a good one for the ladies. You could potentially see some good sales off these popping off around like 225, 250 range. This is definitely one, you know, invest at your own risk, but I'm telling you, pink will be the one to sell out. In those smaller sizes, bigger sizes will honestly probably sit, but small, medium, small, definitely. And they will have some good sales, especially throughout the rest of spring, summer here. But besides that, I'd probably skip out on these. If you guys are looking to go for, you know, a few pieces or otherwise, for this price, I'd rather just get all the beanies. So size small in the pink. Besides that, we're skipping. Last few pants, we have a pair of the chinos. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just a fucking, ooh, wait, I didn't even see. We got the little Playboy bunny action hits off these. I wish we could have got some better color blocking. I'm not gonna lie. This brown is actually pretty fucking sexy. The red and the black colorway, I feel like they look a little bit awkward, just like some polka dots. But this like almost like gold foil over that brown, this actually blends really well. I don't know. I feel like this one could potentially, like bigger sizes, have some low-key profit as well. I really did not see these at all. I was about to skip these completely. Yeah, it's like, bro, I kind of like those. But I don't have enough confidence to go ahead and give you guys, like, you know, the green light on these. These are also elevated for the Playboy, 200 for these. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. It's just, it's not enough to give it the green light. But super dope personal. That brown colorway, I feel like could still have some like random sales that absolutely take off. Besides that, we're skipping. Moving on to the rest of the list here. What do we have? Small box denim shirt. Cool as always. These like dressy pieces, always nice personals. They're always at the bottom of the list. Nobody's looking at them for the hype, for resale, anything like that. And then finally, the very last one. Monogram shorts. These are just, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this like style, this print on anything else except for that beanie. One more time. Pink colorway, size small, maybe like that, but I honestly can't even give it the green light for the shorts. I just don't like the branding. I don't like the piping colorways off these. I don't think it looks good. I think it looks a bit tacky. So, anyways, that is it for this week. Honestly, a lot of people are calling it sleeper. I'm not against it, but like I said, there is a few pieces that are standing out. If you guys are going for anything this week, 100% Warriors applique. I'll be out of state one more time. I'm always gone here, it feels like. So I'll probably be picking up like one or two of these just to hold on to. Shadows 6-panel, definitely a good one to pick up. New Era, these right here, this, I'm telling you, this is what everybody's going to be going for. These are going to fly off the website. So besides that, that's really it. These 3 items: Warriors, Shadow 6-panel, and your New Era monograms. If you guys are online as well, this is your first cart. I'm telling you, do not sleep on these. Get as many as you can. Check out. Even if it only allows you 2, I would throw that in with the Shadows, something, or that right here in the Warriors, just to get your free shipping. But yeah, do not sleep off these beanies. These beanies are going to teleport. And then low-key sleeper, pink jersey, size small. Besides that, that's it. So once again, I appreciate you guys watching today's video. Like I said, I know we came back, we've been gone back and forth, but like I said, I'm still trying to get out as much content as I can for you guys. And one more time, make sure you guys go to the links down below. All right, we have that group chat if you guys want to join that. That's a free Instagram group chat you guys can join in. I do a push notification every time we go live, so you guys never miss out on steals. We've been running Supreme, Babe, V-Loan, accessories, pins, stickers, like everything, all at $1. You guys been taking home some nasty steals. We do giveaways in that group chat. You guys use it as a marketplace. You guys have been letting each other know and letting myself know too. Restocks, other releases. So it's just a good community hangout group, whatever you want to call it. So join that, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Good luck on Thursday, everybody.